I want to tell you about a thing because I found it kind of funny, and I completely forgot that it existed until I heard it right before we started recording the podcast. So, there's a frog that's been living on our house,
Yeah.
and I named him Fred the Frog, but I was just watching TV, and then I was like, wait, what's that sound? And I just hear the croaking of it. I'm like, where is it coming from? And so I go, and all of a sudden I hear this, and then I call my mom. I'm like, Mother, come downstairs, because that's where I was watching it. She was upstairs, and so she comes downstairs, and I was like, listen, and then she hears the frog, and then she's like, oh, it's just a frog, and I was like, what? It's just a frog. It's in our house. She's like, ah,
Creature has
nah.
broken into our home, Mother.
It's broken and entered.
How can you not take this seriously?
And then she was like, oh, it happens all the time. So apparently it happens all the time, especially in winter, because they don't like the cold, and they don't
No,
like to
they
freeze to
don't.
death.
They hibernate.
Yeah, so this one doesn't sound like it's hibernating. Sounds like it's living in our house, in our boiler room. So I just heard that before recording, and I think it's entertaining. So
Oh.
I was also playing Mario Kart with my sister, and she heard it. I was like, "Oh, it's that." And she's like, "Wait, what the heck was that?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's just the frog." She's like, "The frog?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's been living here for the past few months."
It's
She's
probably
like, "What?"
oh yeah, this is like everyone just knows about the frog.
Yeah, his name's Fred. Fred the frog.
I don't know if I could do that. I'd probably be okay. I don't mind frogs that much. This might terrify some people, but there has been both a living snake and many large spiders
Ugh.
in the room that I'm recording right now. It's kind of far off from the rest of where I live, and even sometimes when I'm recording or playing games, there'll just be a big fuzzy spider. I'll be like, "Hi," and then he'll crawl away. There's only the snake incident was only once.
Okay.
But
Did you
they don't.
name the snake and the spider, or
I didn't. I usually just call the whatever critters that are near me. I just usually call them little boys. But usually I never see them again. Sometimes there's centipedes. Those are cute. No, the snake was basically here, and then everyone lost their minds, and then he was taken outside. That was the end of it. I don't think I ever gave him a name. I should have. Actually, I'm gonna give him a name right now. His name was Strider. Strider the snake, because he would take great strides to become a better snake.
okay? I thought you meant literal strides, and I'm pretty sure
No,
snakes can't stride. They don't have
I'd
legs.
like to see that. Oh,
Okay, Google, striding snake.
actually, that might be a thing. It might be.
Oh, no, no, it's not. But there is this cool snake that has like a skull on its face.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Skull pattern.
Striding snake.
Pretty neat.
Wow, amazing.
I'll leave a picture of that in the show notes.
Yeah, go check out pictures of snakes in the show notes. Welcome to the snake episode. All kinds of snakes. Have you ever
Hey, what?
held like a domestic snake before? Like a really big one?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Do you have an issue with that, or you just never had the opportunity?
I've just never had the opportunity.
It's pretty great. I've gotten to hold like a smaller like boa, and also like a big python, like one of those that their diameter is like a softball. It's
Wow.
so cool. You can like feel their muscles, like when they like you just put them around their neck, and as they move, you can feel like each individual muscle. It's
Ugh.
so cool. It's not as bad as it sounds.
It sounds
It even
awful.
kind of scared me, or maybe you would hate it. I don't know. I enjoyed it, and they're kind of friendly. I don't know. They're a bit like cats, but really slow, like the ones that I saw. And they were just like, "Ooh, what's that over there?" And then they'd slowly move over there, and we'd be like, "No, you can't touch that." And they'd be like, "Aw."
Wait, so like it was a free roaming snake?
Yeah, just out of a cage, just like people holding it and stuff. Like,
Huh.
well, when they're domestic and they're not like on the hunt, they're slow. Especially these big ones. These are big snakes. We're talking like 3 feet or larger. I'm not talking like these tiny little like zip around snakes.
Like
Those
garter
things
snakes.
are gone. Yeah, like a garter snake. No.
Yeah, we have a lot of
large
those around
ones.
here. Who
But
doesn't, really?
that's my snake experience. Oh yeah, where are here? Let me see. Garter snakes, native. Oh, just all of North America, widely across the continent.
Yeah.
All right, so I can confirm I do live in North America because I do see garter snakes. That was the thing that was in my recording room. Wow, I do go to pictures though, and it does make me jump a little.
Just a lot of squirming snakes.
Snakes don't scare me at all, but seeing these pictures, I have a few memories of when I was younger, just seeing them like just zip across my path, and this specific snake sometimes just makes me like a little on edge.
Garter snakes are real small.
They're also really harmless. Like you can pick them up and they'll just be like, no, put me down.
Yeah, they're also real fast. Well, at least they seem real fast. They're fun though.
Around.
Noodle. They noodle around as a verb that works very well here, I'd say. If you live in North America, go find the garter snakes. Snakes.
Show it to us. Send us a picture of you.
Send us a picture.
Smiling with the garter snake.
Do hashtag segmented garter snake. Or not. Just don't. It's fine.
Yeah. You know, that's not the strangest hashtag I've ever heard.
Segment 2. This is a new segment that we're going to be talking about. It's called Talk About. It's a terrible segment name, actually. I don't think it's even technically.
You mean a podcast?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We have a new segment. It's called Podcast. We talk about things.
Let's do that. This is our new segment.
Oh, we also
podcast.
need a movie podcast where we just play the audio of movies.
What if that was an actual thing? If it was like... Oh, sorry. What?
Beyond the silent movie joke, I was just thinking, not to interrupt you, what is the worst movie to only play the audio of?
I gotta say...
I think the best would be like, probably like dialogue heavy, like romantic movies.
That have way too much exposition.
Yeah, like there's a few that come to mind right off the top of my head, like the movie Her. You could listen to that whole thing with audio.
I've never seen it.
You wouldn't miss anything.
So...
Have
you seen 10 Cloverfield Lane? Because I just watched it and it's phenomenal. It's great.
Oh, no, but I know what it's about and everything. That would be...
the soundtrack basically leads the entire thing. So you could definitely...
Ooh,
you could
Baby
probably...
Driver. Oh.
Oh, Baby Driver's so good. But that needs the visuals.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just thinking, like,
the...
what's a movie... Well, here's the thing. You want to avoid action movies because then you can hear, like, stuff happening. I'm
Transformers.
Transformers. Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be funny to listen to, in my opinion.
Clink, clink. There's that. That's Transformers.
It'd just be like bad dialogue and just a lot of...
Don't forget all of those explosions. Every single one of them. So many. I don't know. I'd say Transformers is pretty awful to hear just the audio of. So.
Well then, were we gonna talk about something? Was that the podcast? Was that the segment here?
Yes. I'll be right back though. Well, I'll be right back. Just... I'm right back.
So... hey, Noah.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I would just.
I was just revealing government secrets and playing some smooth jazz for the viewers. So.
I like the smooth jazz part of that.
Yeah. Well, I not if you listen back to it.
Okay. Did you use your kazoo? Because that's the best smooth jazz.
No. I had a whole band right here, in my mouth.
In your mouth. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Have you heard of the? Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So we're gonna talk about this thing called Garlicoin. Which, have you heard of this?
Noah, what's Garlicoin?
Okay, so basically this guy on Reddit posted the exact quotation. He said, if this post gets 30,000 upvotes, I will make a garlic bread cryptocurrency called Garlicoin. And it has 37.5 thousand upvotes. There's now a subreddit, an entire logo. Here, I'm sending this to you. And I am freaking pumped for this. It's the
Garlicoin.
Garlicoin.
Oh, this sounds like a terrible trend. Wow, but I am so ready to get on board and make fun of it.
I'm so ready for this. The subreddit currently has 53,480 subscribers to it, so I'm really excited. But it's also like the community is just loving it, and it's just the memes are ridiculous, and I love them. So if you guys are looking forward for a cryptocurrency to invest in, I suggest Garlicoin because it's the most meme malicious. I'm definitely gonna be getting some Garlicoin.
For every 50 upvotes when Garlicoin goes live, I will eat 1 clove of garlic on a live stream.
Yes, it currently has 10,000 upvotes. So.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna be sick. You're gonna have to take you to the ER. Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a lot of Garlicoin, or a lot of garlic. It currently has 10,027 upvotes, which is ridiculous.
Like elaborate on how it's garlic bread based?
I don't know. He doesn't explain it. He just says it's going to be a garlic bread cryptocurrency called Garlicoin, and that's all he says. But they're working on it. He has a team. There's a Discord server. They're having like updates and stuff too.
Gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I know. This one person says the current state of Garlicoin, and it's just a bunch of garlic bread that just came out of the oven.
This is not a meme. I mean, yeah, it is, but I'm actually gonna make it happen.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And then one post was like, is this real or just a joke? And someone said, yes.
The form has like, there's like an FAQ. It's like, how much will the Garlicoin be worth? We're not sure yet. What's the point? We're not sure yet.
It's so funny. The CEO of Ripple, which is another cryptocurrency, his name is Brad Garlinghouse. And so someone said he's in the wrong business. His name should be CEO Bread Garlic House.
Oh my god.
Anyway, listeners of the podcast, get into the Garlicoin.
If you still have time, go subscribe to r/Garlicoin and get yourself some free Garlicoin when that launches.
So basically, if you subscribe to this account, as soon as it goes live, you will get some free Garlicoin. I think he'll give you like 50 or something. And so he's gonna put like, I think a figure that he said he's gonna put 63 million in circulation to start with. So I don't even know how you make a cryptocurrency, but
that's what they're doing right now. It's wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I actually
great.
changed my desktop background wallpaper to the Garlicoin logo because someone made it and it looks really good. So
yeah,
I'm really excited, and I'm really worried about the guy who says for every 50 upvotes when Garlicoin goes live.
Yeah, I'm sorry if he's actually gonna do that, he's gonna die.
He's gonna need his stomach pumped like 53 times.
That's like, oh gosh, I don't even want to calculate that. What is that, like 2,000? Not 2,000.
Here, I'll calculate.
200. I think that's 200
yes.
cloves of garlic.
Which, frankly, me just eating 1 clove of garlic is ridiculous.
How many cloves of garlic can kill you? Okay, we're going to Google. How many cloves of garlic would kill you? I don't think anyone knows this answer, but I doubt it's a very high number. Before you just die. Because that's 200 cloves, mister.
That's a lot. If he said just like every 100 upvotes, that would still be 100.
Eating too much can cause gastrointestinal complications and unpleasant side effects. If you're an average healthy person, you may safely consume up to 4 cloves of garlic each day.
Oh my gosh.
So if he wants to not die, he has to do this for, what is that, 50 days? 200 divided by 4? Yeah, 50 days. For 50 days, he's going to have to eat 4 cloves of garlic every day.
And I just downvoted it. I'm like, no, go.
Just for him. That's a month. That's, a month and a half.
Over a month. That's a month and a half. A month and a half just eating 4 cloves of garlic.
4 cloves of garlic every day. Your palate would just be ruined. Like,
everything would be ruined.
Would you eat 4 the first, like, in the morning? Or would you space it out? I don't see any, like, good way around this. This just sounds like a bad time.
This guy says no bamboozle, but frankly, I wish he was bamboozling us. Because I don't want him to go through with this.
how many cloves of garlic are in that jar he's got? Wow, he's dead.
But he's not going to
And
do
here's
this.
the thing.
Because he's a smart guy.
Garlicoin hasn't gone live. These upvotes could double.
You're right. Gosh. There's 260 comments. Let's just read a couple of these. Oh, someone said, I've never killed someone by upvoting a post.
All right. Well, that's Garlicoin, everyone.
Okay. That's Garlicoin. Go check it out. You can get some free Garlicoin as soon as it goes live, and I feel like they're actually gonna pull this off. I don't know if it's gonna be worth like anything, but who knows?
Well, it has to be worth something. We'll see. We'll see.
Segment 3. This is a segment that we're calling favorites, and basically we're gonna be just asking each other, like we each have 5 favorites, and then we need to respond with like what's our favorite. So who's our favorite? What's our favorite? Where's our favorite place or whatever? So do you want to start?
Just real basic. All right, yeah. I got a few, and then I got some few extras if I decide some of these are bad. Noah, what's your favorite kind of shoe?
I hate all shoes, but if I
okay. So no shoes. That's an option.
Is it? Okay, then
Yeah,
no shoes. That's my favorite type of shoe.
Just lack of footwear. All right, that works.
Yeah.
That's simple enough. Why is that though?
Why? Because they're uncomfortable, and I find that they're unnecessary for most of the time. If you go around without shoes, your feet are healthier, and you can grow calluses, so it's essentially unneeded.
It feels freeing, and then once you get those calluses, you just feel invincible.
Yeah. I know this from personal experience.
I know, of course you do. I've done that for a short period of time. But
yep. I'd highly suggest it if you have the ability to. Okay, but if I have to wear shoes, I wear sandals. Those are my favorite shoe, I'd say.
Right, that makes sense.
Tendo, what is your favorite video game?
Oh, this is the biggest question. And this is always a stumper. Because it's like... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it down, and I'm going to try to talk my way into one. So... I got like a favorite game that I played once, and like just overall the style, like the gameplay, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, just hands down. I love the atmosphere, and maybe that's just nostalgia, but like, gosh, I just jump in and it makes me happy, and there's like stuff to do. And I love how it looks, and it's just, I especially love the controls because a GameCube controller is my favorite controller. I only use a GameCube controller to play it. Besides that, 100% mouse and keyboard. So there's that. But once again, I've probably only clocked like 200 hours into that, maybe, over like 2 periods of my life. But then there's Minecraft, which of course I've come back to a few times after kind of taking a massive break from it in the past 2 years. Mostly because I just kind of I don't want to touch the command block like stuff, but I still really enjoy the concept of it and everything, and it's a really fun social game because basically I only play games socially now. But then on the other hand, that opens up to all the multiplayer games, and then I remember that I have like hours and hours and hours of Team Fortress 2, but when it comes down to it, I'm gonna have to stick with the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker because
nice.
I've played it the least out of all my favorite games, but it's had probably the greatest influence on me. But gosh, that's a tricky question, Noah.
What about TF2? How does that rank on your favorites?
TF2, I would dare say would probably be even above Minecraft for a close second. Just because the game is great. I love the game. The developers kind of suck. The main reason I love it is because of the community.
Yeah, agreed.
A lot of the reason I kind of strayed away from Minecraft was because of the community. But the community of Team Fortress 2 has been healthy, alive, and like just a blast for the last like 4 years, 3-4 years that I've been playing the game. Also, the audience is very like-minded to me and roughly at the stage in my life that I am. So just like how you'd find other games and you'd find people your age, that's kind of where I'm at with TF2, and it's it's my go-to game when I have to play video games. I'm like, I could just jump in and I know I'll have fun, kind of thing. And I feel like if you don't have a game like that, I mean, it's hard to be an active gamer, to just be able to jump in and be like, I know this will be fun. Because I know a lot of people that are like, yeah, I like video games, but I play them, I beat them, and I'm done, kind of thing. Which is fine. My question is, Noah, what's your favorite infomercial product? This could be either something you've heard indirectly, or because it became a meme, or like you just personally just saw an info for
Okay.
it.
I have an answer.
All right.
Flex tape.
Flex tape. I was like, if you say anything but flex tape, I'm gonna be mad. Gosh, that's
a lot of damage.
That JonTron video basically converted my religion to flex tape.
Yes.
And the glory of Phil Swift. Cause no, you're super strong, Phil. That's an amazing video.
Yeah, I will link it in the description show notes.
Because of that video only, flex tape is just amazing.
Yeah, I completely, wholeheartedly agree.
I actually found some flex tape and some flex seal and some flex spray the other day at a hardware store, and I was very tempted to get it. But it's kind of expensive.
Yeah,
but it's
totally
very worth it. Cause
do you know? Have you ever bought it?
No, I didn't buy it, but I looked at the pricing of all of it. It actually wouldn't be too bad for what I planned. I planned on just dipping everything but the screen of my phone in Flex Seal, and basically I just have 100% improved phone. But I decided against it, mostly just because peer pressure and people are like, "Oh, you won't be able to use it," and just like a bunch of hater talk like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just, jokes aside, like I genuinely would want to get my hands on some Flex Seal, Flex Spray, Flex Tape, Flex Seal. Like it's just a hardening liquid that just can basically seal anything. Like I can think of all the terrible things you could do with it. It'd be bad.
All of the pranks. Anyway, I'll leave that in the description. But Flex Tape is my favorite because of the JonTron meme-ness of it. What is your favorite form of potato?
Form of potato, as in the way you prepare it, or just like type of potato?
The way you prepare it, or type of potato.
Okay, well, I've discussed many times before. I love blue potatoes because it still blows my mind that it can taste exactly like a regular white potato, but be like completely purple inside. I'm never gonna get over that ever. But as far as preparing it, gosh, potatoes are so versatile. They're just amazing. There was one time though, specifically, that someone made them that was just awful for you, and gosh, it was so good. They sliced them about twice the thickness of a quarter. Slices about that big, about like scalloped potatoes, and then just fried up in a pan with salt and grease.
Ooh. Have you
ever...
And
it was just like potato chips times 5. It was wow.
Yeah. Have you ever had I think they're called Irish nachos, and they're basically just slices of potatoes with cheese on them, and you pop them in the oven. It has bacon and like a bunch of stuff. It's delicious, and I'd highly suggest it. But yeah, I'd say that or mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are good too. Potato chips.
Yeah, like a loaded potato, but like with slices of potato.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Like sliced, loaded. I'm gonna make that for dinner tonight. I'm gonna make that right after we're done making the podcast because I'm really hungry and that sounds delicious. So
my question is, what's your favorite type of plot twist, or if you have a specific favorite like plot twist from a certain movie or story?
I'd feel like a jerk if I gave my favorite plot twist. So I'd have to say my favorite plot twist is a type of plot twist that leaves you with a satisfied feeling because it's like, oh, that could happen, but also like it leaves you to think and make up the rest of the story. Like the story beyond the end of the film or the show. So those are my favorite. Those are my favorite types of plot twists.
Oh, so like you have to rethink about the world, or like you just keep thinking like
You
about what
just
would
keep
happen
thinking
afterward?
about the story because it's so intriguing. And
Okay.
you can imagine the world of the story continuing after the story has ended
Yeah, I like
because of
that.
the plot twist.
Um,
Those are my favorites.
Gosh, plot twists are just great. And
I
fun.
love plot twists. They make me happy. And
Yeah.
if they're done well, then I appreciate them. If they're done poorly, then I say screw you and I'm done. Okay. What is your favorite series starring an animal? That could mean video game series, movie series, book series.
Favorite series starring an animal. That is.
Yep.
That really caught me off guard. Let me think. I guess I don't have that many stories that I've really seen.
And to be fair, a series is anything that is at least two
Yeah, I
and
know.
is
I'm
part of
just
the
trying
same
to
story.
think.
So, just
What animal? Wow, I guess I didn't. Right off the top of my head, I just thought of Geronimo Stilton, but that is not. That is not my favorite.
that so counts.
Not that it counts. I just didn't
It
enjoy
definitely
it.
counts. No, well then that.
Got it.
Redwall.
Chapter books. Redwall.
I just
the
said that,
Redwall
but
books.
yeah, I started reading them and I didn't really like them that much. But
Oh, okay.
I have to say,
yeah, sorry,
that one's
Discord
good.
cut out you saying it.
But
No,
that's
I
fine because
enjoyed
Discord
those.
sucks. So,
I think you.
huh?
All right.
Not me. It's Discord.
No, not you.
Skype-
Just Discord.
Nope, Skype wouldn't have done this.
Really?
You have no idea how upset I am. I can't even express it in words.
Noah. What is
Yeah.
your favorite type of pain?
Favorite type of pain?
Yes.
Physical, but a little bit of like I don't know. I don't like.
Okay, well, what type of that? Because pain sucks, and emotional pain is definitely way worse. I
It's
think.
worse in every way. in
Pretty
my
much
opinion.
anyone can agree, but like, what type of physical pain then?
Okay, if we're talking about pain as just pain being the thing, I can't say like getting your hand chopped off because that is more than just pain. That's also repercussions. Is that how we're doing this? If it's just a pain that won't leave.
Not even that. I'm thinking like.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm saying is that the realm that we're working with here.
Sure. Like, getting shocked would be a type of pain. Getting hit with a dull object would be a type of pain. Not like you're losing a limb because.
Well, I know.
hopefully that's
I'm
not
just
something you've experienced.
got it. Okay. Really? Well, challenge accepted.
Okay.
Just
well.
wait until next Christmas.
Oh yeah.
References to our own podcast. We're so meta. Anyway, I don't know. I'd have to say, being pinched on the arm.
Being pinched on the arm. That's a good one. That one's not too bad. Usually it's kind of friendly too, as long as it's like more than a half an inch of skin. If it's any less than that, it's like it's really sharp and
Yeah,
painful.
and if they use their nails, it's even worse.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I just pinched myself and it hurt. So
Why would you do that, Noah?
I don't. Just to see if I was telling the truth, and I definitely am not. I don't know what my favorite pain is, but I'm gonna say it's definitely a physical pain, because emotional pain is the worst. Okay, Tendo.
Yeah.
What is your favorite acronym?
Favorite acronym. Actually, just today I was just sitting somewhere, and just the acronym from the Lego Movie, President's Business comes up with tacos, where his like evil death machine that sprays everyone with super glue is just called tacos. That was really funny to me. Gosh, I'm trying to think. I just like whenever as a comedic effect they make like ridiculously long like acronyms that are impossible to remember. The joke where it's like, oh, the acronym means like a dumb word or like a swear word. It's not really funny, but like kind of like that one joke that I think we talked about where from the one show that I keep forgetting the name of, where the number you call for 911 is ridiculously long. Like something like
yes.
that.
I don't know if we talked about that on the podcast, but
Maybe we didn't.
The IT crowd.
Yeah, the IT crowd.
Hilarious. I'll leave that clip in the show notes. It's really funny.
Man, you gotta remember a lot for the show notes.
No, I don't. I add them while I'm editing it.
All right. Well, nice. I was gonna say there's one that I was just thinking of, but it was from some video, but I don't have a specific one. I can't think of any. I don't remember. I don't have any that stick out in my head.
Well, that's...
I'd be like, oh, that's the best.
Okay. I'll tell you mine, and then maybe it can spark some inspiration.
All right.
My favorite acronym is, it's so meta, even this acronym. Then, if you spell it out, it says, is meta. So...
Wow.
It's quite meta, and I like it a lot. Because I like
That's
meta
actually
humor.
really clever. Wow.
I know. I love it. So, is that your favorite acronym now?
Probably, yeah.
Ha, sweet. Mainly because... Actually, you know what? The acronym for TARDIS is cool, too.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of cool.
Well, you haven't even seen a full episode of Doctor Who, so I mean...
This is also true, but...
Okay. What's your next one?
Noah, what is your favorite fictional horror monster?
Oh, this is easy.
Anything defined as, like, a monster.
Oh, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. It's,
Not a character.
It's the xenomorph from Alien, because Alien is a great film, and the monster adds so much suspense, it's ridiculous.
Oh, like the actual alien from
Yeah.
Alien?
Mm-hmm. But
oh, wow,
not...
yeah.
But
I have seen an Alien movie or two.
Yeah. But not from the second one. The second one, they were more beasts that actually could attack, kill people. The one from the first film, because it was really mysterious and it could hide in dark spaces, and it had so much tension. It's great.
That's true.
So,
Gosh,
that's
yeah,
mine. That was a really good question. I like that one. My last one that I have... Was that your last one? Yeah, okay.
Yes. Well, I mean, I have some others, but they're bad, and I won't say them.
Okay, my last one is, what's your favorite Pokemon? It's like a simple question, but... I mean, specifically first generation. What's your favorite first generation Pokemon?
See, this is one of those weird things that I've thought about. There's a lot of, like, opinions that I should think about that I haven't. But this one I actually know, and I've actually had this for a long time, but Wartortle. The second evolution Squirtle.
Yep.
Wartortle. That design, I just really like him. He's like kind of cute, like Squirtle, but he's also kind of strong, but he's not like disgusting, like the third evolution.
Yeah, I think the third evolution of the first generation Pokemon, Bulbasaur, he's real meaty and feels like he could do some damage. The first one's real cute too, though, Squirtle. But yeah, Wartortle is cute and he looks cool.
He's got like the big, like fluffy, like back tail, and he's got these like little wing ears.
Yeah,
which I love. Ugh, he's the best. Out of curiosity,
Agreed.
What's yours?
I really like Butterfree because he's just adorable. But also Eevee is really cool because she has the evolutions.
I like Eevee.
Frankly, I gotta say Charmander. Like the first evolution Charmander, he's just really cute, and he has that fiery tail, and it's just perfect. But also Ponyta is cute. There's so many, but if I had to choose one, Charmander, first generation.
All right, fair enough. Charmander's pretty adorable.
Yeah, I think all of the first generations, like the first
evolutions. First generations.
Yeah, the starting Pokemon are all cute. Segment 4, what we're going to do is, based off the title of a font from defont.com, we're going to create a band. Just like when we did Sun Valley, we're going to create a band, and we will do more of these because I really like doing these. And so maybe we'll make a movie next. Who knows? We'll find out. So basically, just from the name, we're going to figure out a band based off that. So just the recently added fonts. What do you have on yours? Because my top one is Fantastic Reason, and frankly, that's a great band name.
I have Master of Comics, and then Reality Sunday.
Reality Sunday! Oh my gosh, I like that.
Reality Sunday sounds really cool.
Or Third Rail. Ooh, that sounds cool too. Okay. So what are we thinking?
What were yours that you found?
Well, I have 5, but I'm gonna just the top 2 are Fantastic Reason and Third Rail.
I like Third Rail. That sounds
Third
like a good
Rail
band
sounds
name.
cool.
I'm thinking Third Rail.
Third Rail. Okay. Third Rail. What kind of band name is that? I think it's definitely metal because rail and rails are metal.
I don't know. I like the idea of it being like maybe like an underground.
I have an idea.
When I think rail, I think
Wait,
like
okay,
train
like
subway.
subways?
I want it to have like an underground sound kind of.
Okay, every single one of their shows is in a train.
Oh.
All of them. And it could be in like a subway system or just like a normal train. It's always on a train.
Like on a train, like inside of it.
On inside, outside
I'm
of the
thinking
train.
like train stations maybe. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean that too, but it has to
But
do with trains.
But they don't announce them is the thing. Otherwise they'd just
yeah.
be packed. They just like pick a random location and try to be incognito and then boom.
Or they hop on a train and then they set up on the train and then they just keep playing, and then as they come into the station, they just keep playing on that and go wherever the train takes them.
That'd be kind of cool.
And then there's that one train that has them on there, and if you want to go see them, you would have to track down their thing. Like they have a tracker and they upload it to their Facebook page or something.
So whenever they go on tour,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's just a tour where they jump off onto random trains. I think that's a really cool idea.
Okay, but what is their music though?
Their
I
music?
love that concept.
Definitely underground feel. I feel like drums. I mean, it's like an alternative rock.
I'm thinking, alternative rock, a lot of
Train
percussion.
whistles.
Oh,
Train
yeah.
whistles.
I think train whistle. I think they try to avoid like loud like treble instruments like guitar and like loud like melody vocals. Maybe they'll have like some
super
beatboxing
bassy.
or some but mostly like percussion, bass. Something that you wouldn't like get on a train and be like, stop.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah. And and also train whistles definitely have to be part of it. Could they use the tracks of the train in order to make
that's how they find their tempo?
Yeah,
It's like
that's what I was thinking.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, and as the train starts slowing down, the tempo changes and they start slowing down with the train. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, when
because,
they come to stops, like they like retardando.
They what?
Ooh. That's a musical term. Like when they gradually slow down the tempo, it's called a retardando, and you usually do it at the end of the song. Yeah, that'd be like when the train comes to a stop.
Does that mean they're playing constantly? They never stop playing until the train stops moving?
No. Or maybe they do that like that. Maybe they have like some chill step or chill house like kind of music where it's not entirely ambient. Like there's definitely like vocals and like a melody and maybe a chorus or something like that. But for the most part, it's pretty like relaxed. Like it can loop certain sections and somebody will just cue whether they continue looping that section or whatever. And then they'll try to time it.
How when you're on a train, it does you can hear the chugga 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 depending on how fast you're going.
Yeah.
That's what they use to do the tempo.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that.
That's sweet.
Ooh, what about in regards to the conductor's train whistle?
Maybe. I'm thinking maybe they aren't even like a traveling touring band. Like maybe they just have their own train.
Oh my
Their
gosh.
concert is just like a week-long thing of like 3 long sessions a day on their train in a larger city. Like I'm assuming American, like Chicago or like.
That's a good idea. But instead of having their whole entire train, what they do is they have their own boxcar that they can set up in, and then they can take that boxcar and attach it to other people's trains and like sign contracts and whatever. Say, hey, can we be on your train for like a day? And that's much more manageable.
No, I think the original idea of like finding trains, because then they can go on subways. And
Yeah,
that just
I like
sounds
that
way
idea
cooler.
better, frankly. But I mean,
Just trying to innovate, Third rail.
you know,
Always trying to find something new, alternative, funky.
okay. So we obviously got the rail down, but what is the name? What's the word "third" have anything to do with it? Is that
They're
three
a
people in the band?
I don't know. Bands are pretty dumb about their names.
Wow.
Usually they make almost no sense. It's not an insult.
21 Pilots. It's because they have 21 people in their band. Just kidding. There's only 2 of them, but I mean, there's reasons for that, and I know them. But I mean, I understand where you're coming from.
We could say that it's something like the third rail is the third rail of the track, which is their music. Like they're taking you on another journey besides the journey that the 2 rails the train is on.
Yes.
Kind of
So basically, there's normally 2 rails. There's one going one way and one going the other way, and they're on a third rail taking you to an entirely different place.
Sure. Yeah. Like
There we
that's
go.
their philosophy.
That's
or something
perfect.
Like that.
And I love that. That's why they're called third rail.
Dang. Now I want to know why that font was called that.
Yeah. Right? I'll link that in the show notes, the third rail font, where we got the inspiration from. So I think we have a pretty solid band here.
Definitely.
I
You
would
wanna
actually go
start
see
that?
them. What? Yeah, we'll go start it right now. We need at least 2 other people.
All right. That sounds good.
Cool beans. Segment 5. We're going to be doing Corny Humor, which is a segment where I read from this book called Corny Humor, and Tendo has to guess the punchline for it. They're all awful jokes. So, Tendo, what did the bedspread say to the sheet?
Oh gosh, it's one of these. I'm sure I've heard of it. So the bedspread is on top of the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of pun about being on top of a bed. Or like you go on bottom. Maybe it's a pun about it being a sheet. Or them being undercover.
You're on the right path with that last one.
Something about the sheets going under covers or something. I don't know.
I've got you covered.
Ah.
Haha,
It's
classic.
just one of those. That's bad. That's terrible.
Yeah, these are awful. They're so corny and bad. Okay. A rooster lays an egg on a peak of a roof. Which side of the roof does the egg roll down? This is actually just a riddle. This is just a riddle.
Oh, well, it's a rooster. Roosters don't like eggs.
Yeah, there we go. That's the answer.
I've heard those before. Yeah.
That's stupid, and I hate that. Why did they put
That's
that? This
dumb.
This is
Not a corny joke.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to read this. Hickory dickory dock. The mice ran up the clock. The clock
Did
struck 1. The others escaped with minor injuries.
Oh wow, that's really funny. I like that one.
I actually
Wow,
do like that one. It's
haha.
funny.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, no, these are... Oh, we entered a new chapter. Okay. That explains why they're all bad.
Well, what's the chapter?
Chapter is called Some Things Never Change. Let's go...
So it's like jokes being turned on themselves.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. This is called Riddles Galore. Some other chapters. Let's go to them. This one is called Healthful Hints. It's all about people being sick and calling the doctor.
Oh, okay.
This one is called For Your Information. Culture Shock. This one is called Life in the Fast Lane. Ghostly Humor.
Culture shock sounded good.
Okay, let's go to Culture Shock and see what happens. See how offensive these jokes are. Why do people in Ireland take their money to the bank?
Why?
Because it's always Dublin. That's stupid.
Wow.
What do sea monsters have for dinner? This is a pun. You can get this one.
What something you have for dinner? Sea monsters they eat like pirates or they eat ships.
There.
They eat boats. What's something you can eat for dinner that's like a ship or a boat?
You're on the right track.
I'm something for dinner. It's gonna be some specific like food reference that I can't guess. What is it?
Fish and chips.
That one's okay. It's pretty good.
Discord cut out your ing, so.
Well, I was having a good chuckle was what I was doing right there, Noah. It was great.
Nice.
I'm actually on the floor. I'm laughing really hard.
Wow. Did you bring your microphone with you? Because I can still
I
hear
did.
you quite
It's right
well.
here. Yeah. I'm just
Wow.
fluidly with me. Actually, I have it attached to my body.
Oh, fun.
That'd be kind of fun. Like attaching your mic somewhere to your body, so just like everywhere you go.
Like a lapel mic?
Actually, that's a thing. Yeah, it's a lapel mic. Like you just clip it on. Wow, you're a genius.
Ugh, that concludes this podcast episode.
I'm right well tuckered out.
Well, you have to take us out, so.
All right, so uh, there you are. You're in the castle, and you're like, wow, it sure is boring around here. And so you go outside, and there's a guard guy, and he's like, hey man, what's going on? And you're like, I'm bored. He's like, well, you should go to the mess hall and tell me what's happening for dinner at the castle. And you're like, yeah, sure, man. And then you go to the mess hall or whatever, where they're gonna set up the food. And then the cook, who's a mouse, is like, hey, you know what's for dinner. And then you're like, I guess I do. And the answer is, you're wrong, cause mice can't talk. So you lost the game. You lost. So that's the end of it. There's no punchline. You just lose because mice can't talk, man.
Wait, was the mice cooking the food?
Yeah,
So is this like Ratatouille?
yeah, like
but
that.
much
Except,
worse?
well, it's a giant mouse though,
Oh,
like human size.
okay. Like,
But I mean,
oh, it's like
technically,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yeah. Uh, Pretty much, yeah. Essentially, like mutant, like the Shredder, or not the Shredder, whatever the rat
Yes.
sensei's name is.
Mutant mouse, like Shredder.
The point is, life isn't about the punchline. Life is about
What a
the
twist.
jerks.
That's one of my favorite twists.
The jerks that are like, hey, there's no punchline. It's some riddle that you were supposed to solve that you didn't even know you were supposed to solve, which is what that dumb book was. So that's what my dumb story's about too.
Well, I couldn't hear you because Discord sucks, so I cut you out.
All right. Discord sucks.
Well then, we'll be right back to the segmented podcast. Noah, his noodles just boiled over, and now he has to go clean it up. He also has to clean up the boiled frog that accidentally fell into the pot. So we might be here a little while Noah goes and he does that. So for now, just listen to some smooth jazz.
Okay, well, that's enough of that. I'm done. Noah.